Dopamine. It's a word you've likely heard, but do you truly understand its power? This tiny molecule plays a massive role in our daily lives. This neurotransmitter is the driving force behind our motivation, focus, and even our feelings of pleasure and reward. It's what pushes us to strive for our goals, to work hard and to enjoy the fruits of our labor. When our dopamine levels are balanced, we feel driven, focused, and capable of tackling any challenge that comes our way. We are in the zone, ready to conquer whatever task is at hand. However, when dopamine levels are depleted, we can experience fatigue, procrastination, and a lack of enthusiasm. It's like trying to drive a car with an empty fuel tank. Understanding how to naturally increase dopamine is like unlocking a secret code to enhanced productivity and overall well-being. Imagine having a key that can open the door to a more motivated and fulfilling life. By incorporating simple yet effective strategies into your daily life, you can harness the power of dopamine to achieve your goals and live a more fulfilling life. These strategies can be as simple as regular exercise, setting achievable goals, or even practicing mindfulness and meditation. Let's embark on a journey to discover practical dopamine hacks that can transform your motivation and unlock your true potential. Together, we will explore the science behind dopamine and learn how to make it work for us, not against us. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into a dopamine deficit trap. With the constant hustle and bustle, our brains are under siege from an endless stream of stimuli. Our brains are constantly bombarded with stimulation from technology, whether it's the ping of a new message, the allure of social media, or the latest viral videos. Social media platforms are designed to keep us hooked, with endless scrolling and notifications that demand our attention. The demands of modern life, from work emails to personal messages, add to this relentless barrage. This constant influx of information can lead to dopamine desensitization, where our brains become less responsive to the feel-good effects of this essential neurotransmitter. Over time, the things that once brought us joy and satisfaction no longer have the same impact. As a result, we may find ourselves seeking out more intense and frequent sources of dopamine, such as sugary foods, excessive screen time, or even addictive substances. This can lead to a cycle of craving and depletion, where we constantly chase the next high but never feel truly satisfied. The more we indulge in these behaviors, the more our dopamine levels are depleted, making it harder to experience pleasure from everyday activities. This can affect our mood, motivation, and overall well-being, creating a vicious cycle of craving and depletion where we are constantly seeking out new sources of stimulation but never feeling truly fulfilled. This can lead to feelings of exhaustion, burnout, and even depression. Recognizing the signs of a dopamine deficit is crucial. If you find yourself struggling to find joy in activities you once loved, or if you feel constantly tired and unmotivated, it may be time to take a step back and assess your habits. Do you struggle to find the motivation to start or complete tasks? Do you find yourself procrastinating more often than not? These could be signs that your dopamine levels are out of balance. Do you feel lethargic, unfocused, or easily distracted? These symptoms can make it difficult to be productive and can affect your overall quality of life. If so, it's time to take charge and implement strategies to restore balance to your dopamine system. This could include setting boundaries with technology, engaging in physical activity, practicing mindfulness, and ensuring you get enough sleep. By making these changes, you can help your brain reset and find joy in the simple pleasures of life once again. One of the most effective ways to boost dopamine is by setting and achieving goals. When we set a goal, our brain releases a surge of dopamine, anticipating the reward and satisfaction of accomplishment. However, it's essential to set realistic and achievable goals to avoid setting ourselves up for disappointment, which can have the opposite effect on dopamine levels. Break down large goals into smaller, more manageable milestones. Each time you achieve a milestone, your brain receives a hit of dopamine, reinforcing positive behaviors and propelling you towards your ultimate objective. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Celebrate your progress along the way, no matter how small the victory. Our brains thrive on rewards. These rewards can be small, yet they have a significant impact on our motivation and overall happiness. When we receive a reward, our dopamine levels surge, signaling that the behavior we just engaged in was pleasurable and should be repeated. This natural chemical reaction in our brain encourages us to continue pursuing activities that bring us joy and satisfaction. However, the key is to choose rewards that align with our goals and support our overall well-being. For instance, if you're working towards a healthier lifestyle, rewarding yourself with a nutritious meal or a relaxing yoga session can reinforce your commitment to your goals. Instead of rewarding yourself with a sugary treat after a long day, opt for a healthy and delicious meal, a relaxing bath, or a good book. These types of rewards not only make you feel good in the moment, but also contribute to your long-term well-being. Alternatively, you could unwind with an episode of your favorite show. It's important to find what works best for you and makes you feel truly rewarded. The more we associate healthy behaviors with rewards, the more likely we are to repeat those behaviors in the future. This positive association can make it easier to stick to new habits and routines. This positive reinforcement loop can be a powerful tool for building lasting habits that support our physical and mental health. By celebrating small wins and rewarding ourselves in meaningful ways, we can create a sustainable path to personal growth and happiness. Section 5. Move your body, boost your brain. Exercise is not only beneficial for our physical health, but also works wonders for our brain chemistry. When we engage in physical activity, our brain releases a cascade of feel-good neurotransmitters, including dopamine. Whether it's a brisk walk in nature, a high-intensity workout at the gym, or a dance class with friends, find an activity that you genuinely enjoy and make it a regular part of your routine. Exercise has been shown to improve mood, reduce stress, and enhance cognitive function, all of which contribute to increased motivation and productivity. Section 6. Mindfulness. Finding calm amidst the chaos. In today's hyper-connected world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and overstimulated. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing exercises, offer a sanctuary for our minds, allowing us to tune out the noise and reconnect with the present moment. When we engage in mindfulness, we activate the prefrontal cortex, the part of our brain responsible for executive function, attention, and emotional regulation. This activation helps to calm the amygdala, the area of the brain associated with stress and fear. By reducing stress and improving focus, mindfulness practices create an optimal environment for dopamine production and utilization. Section 7. Nutrition and dopamine. Food for thought. The food we consume plays a significant role in our brain health and dopamine production. A diet rich in tyrosine, an amino acid that serves as a precursor to dopamine, can support optimal dopamine levels. Incorporate foods like lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy products, nuts, seeds, and legumes into your diet to ensure you're providing your brain with the building blocks it needs to produce dopamine. Additionally, limiting processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive caffeine can help to stabilize blood sugar levels and prevent the energy crashes that can deplete dopamine. Section 8. The dopamine reset. Breaking the cycle. If you're feeling chronically unmotivated, it might be time for a dopamine reset. This involves temporarily reducing your exposure to activities that trigger large dopamine releases, such as social media, video games, and junk food. By taking a break from these dopamine-spiking activities, you allow your brain to reset its reward system and become more sensitive to the pleasures of everyday life. During this reset period, focus on incorporating dopamine-boosting activities like exercise, mindfulness, spending time in nature, and pursuing hobbies that bring you joy. Section 9. Embrace the journey to a more motivated you. Boosting your dopamine levels is not a quick fix, but rather a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. By understanding the science of dopamine and implementing practical strategies into your daily life, you can unlock your motivation, enhance your focus, and experience a greater sense of fulfillment. Remember, small changes can lead to significant results over time. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and never underestimate the power of your mind to transform your life. Now go forth and embrace the journey to a more motivated and fulfilling you.